Well, it's a shame, but I'm finding that this store has finally figured out the worth of what CDs are. Now they're pricing them at collector prices. All right, here's a cool one. Iron Butterfly Ball, Jewel Case Edition. I'd pay $15 for that. Well, here's one that's really hard to find. The Jim Carroll Band. Great album, Catholic Boy. But man, 49 bucks? All right, and just a little bit later in the section, we find another one, Jim Carroll Band, Catholic Boy. This time, only 26 bucks. So finally, here's one that is actually regular price, what I'm used to. There's so many today that I'm finding that are over the regular price of about $5. They're more like 9, 10, 12. Here's another cool one, Holy Barbarians with Ian Astbury of The Cult, but at 21 bucks, a little overpriced in my opinion, even though it's out of print. But is it really that rare? All right, so here's a crazy one. This Grand Funk Railroad Greatest Hits is actually cheaper on Amazon right now at under 10 bucks. They've got it for 12. But then we've got this one over here, Collector Series for 15, which is going for 28. So sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. All right, interestingly, they filed Jeff Beck Group under J, and at 26 bucks, that's a hefty price, but as I've said, it's an out-of-print album. Here's one I picked up a while back, but this one was not 18 at the time. It was more around 5 bucks. Here's a very cool one. Yes Key Studio. Collect together studio songs off of the Keys to Ascension album. $69.
Oh, we're going to come about.
Here's another one. 29 bucks for Warren Zevon. Great album. But 29 bucks?
All right, so I'm back from BookOff. That's located at 49 West 45th Street in Manhattan. Now, that was a place I used to go to a lot when I lived there. I moved away 8 months ago, so it's been 8 months since I've been back there, and wow, has a lot changed, mostly just in terms of pricing. That was a place I could go, and they had a lot of $5 CDs, $6 and $7 CDs. And then they would occasionally have a few that would be the $12 to $15 range. But you saw, like every other one I was pulling out was way expensive. I mean, there were $26 CDs and $49 and $69, and it's just kind of crazy. So it seems like they've really shifted their model. You know, before it was a volume of CDs that turned over quickly and they sold a lot, and that's where they made their money. And they've been doing this for apparently a really long time. So this wasn't something new that they had brought in CDs. They had been there for a long time. But this price change, I don't know if this is something because maybe they're not selling as many, or are they learning that they've got a lot of rare CDs and they were selling them too cheap? I have to say that within the industry, I have been noticing that CD prices have been going up at a lot of used stores. Like I said, to that level of collector pricing. So I don't know if this is something that's indicative or not, but unfortunately, I probably will not be returning to BookOff, which is really sad. You guys saw how many CDs are there? I absolutely loved that place. It was probably my favorite place to go when I was living in Manhattan. And now it's going to be something that I will probably rarely visit because it's not fun to make a find of an album that is a collector's price. What you want to do is find something for very inexpensive and realize you're getting a deal because it's so rare. But I did walk away with two things. I think I probably made it pretty clear within the video, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. One of them being this, the Grand Funk Railroad Collector Series Best Of. I chose to pick it up. It is $15. But as I mentioned, the cheapest price I had found it for was $28 on Amazon and is going for even higher on eBay. I think it was $34 and up. Don't know why, just maybe hard to come by. It's a Capitol Records release. What I like about it, and the reason that I was interested in it, is the order of the tracks that are on here are, I think for the most part, sequential by year. And I was tired of their best ofs always kicking off with American Woman and then going into Some Kind of Wonderful or Locomotion or something like that. Those are not my favorite songs by the band, so I didn't want those to be up front, and this collection doesn't do that. So I was always keeping an eye out for this, and I was glad to find it at 15 bucks. That was a deal for me. So I went ahead and splurged on that. And I did pick up a second one, Iron Butterfly Ball. $15 again, but for me, getting that one, and I've been looking for this for a while, I was thinking about picking it up on vinyl, but I'm glad to find a CD edition of it. And, you know, it's one of those ones that is very hard to come by, both vinyl and CD. So, you know, I did make a couple good scores. Cost me 30 bucks though, whereas normally if I spend 30 bucks, I'm walking out with probably 10 CDs. So this was a bit of a shift. If you're new to BookOff, then, you know, unfortunately you might have missed the boat on all the good deals, but there's a lot of good stuff in there that you saw that I was showing. So it is worth checking out, but just know the kind of pricing and stuff that you're getting into. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video and the experience, and if nothing else, you had a good time watching it, and maybe it piqued your interest to go out and search out some of this stuff on your own. All right, everyone, take care, have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.